If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. The video that I just showed you is of 21-year-old Genesis. She's 7 months pregnant. The brother that you seen with the hoodie on is 35-year-old Chaz, which is her boyfriend and child's or unborn child's father. Now, a portion of that video I'm not allowed to show you on YouTube, and the reason why is because I don't want to get my video demonetized. But listen, I'm going to break it down to you. You can take my word for it. And if you don't take my word for it, you can go to the link that is pinned at the top of the comment section where I can show you the whole video without worrying about my channel getting stripped from me or videos being demonetized and things like that. So get you a membership over there at Too Raw for YouTube so you can check out the whole video in its entirety if you into that type of thing. Now let me break this video down to you. Now as you seen them walking up to the car, Genesis gets in the car. She's not even all the way in the car where she can close the door. She's sitting like halfway out the car, one leg in the car, one leg out the car. At some point, her boyfriend, Chaz, decides to pull a gun because this whole thing is a setup robbery. This whole thing is a backdoor robbery. So he pulls his guns and try to rob the guys. What do? They start shooting. Now they are having a shootout with Genesis in the middle of the shootout. He pulls his gun, he starts shooting. They pull their gun, they start shooting. But in the process of shooting, the guys in the car, whoever was the driver, he drives off with Genesis hanging out of the passenger back door. Now, according to reports, at some point, they dumped her body at an intersection. And once they dumped her body at the intersection, there's money flying all over the place, right? Money is everywhere. And her boyfriend, Chaz, runs, right? Runs to her help. Put the pressure over the bullet wounds. Called 911 to save his child's mother. Nah. That ain't how it went, y'all. This how it really went. When they dumped that 21-year-old child body out the car, and she's sitting there gasping for air, trying to breathe, the boyfriend, the child's father, Chaz, ran up, grabbed some of the money, and ran off. Left her there, gasping for air until she died. Cold-blooded demonstration. Can you imagine what's going on in her head after being shot multiple times? They say she got shot twice in the back, one in the shoulder and one in the hand. She got hit 4 times. Can you imagine her laying there pregnant with her baby? And the child's father runs up. She's probably thinking like, okay, he's coming to save me. He's coming to help me. He's going to call 911. But instead, he starts grabbing money and then ran off and left her while she gasping for air. They took her to the hospital. The ambulance did finally come because they dumped her in the middle of an intersection. And there's witnesses watching this whole thing go down. The cold-blooded part about the whole ordeal is this right here. Here it is. This right here was supposed to be a robbery. This right here was supposed to be her setting it up. She the one that knew the guys that had the pounds of weed. And her boyfriend encouraging her, yeah, we finna hit this lick. We finna rob these fools. Go ahead, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. And at the end of everything, the guys that they tried to rob, then now one of them gets shot. They survived. Her boyfriend, he didn't get shot. He survived. The only one died in this whole demonstration was Genesis and her unborn child. We want to extend our condolences to Genesis' family. Man, this got to be tough. You know what I mean? To have your 21-year-old pregnant daughter laying in the middle of the street, gasping for air, dying. All because her boyfriend wanted her to rob some people or set up some people that she knew. Man, this life, listen, let me tell you young sister something. I know y'all want a bad boy and all that old type of stuff, but this right here is an example of what bad boys do. This man right here was thinking about money. This man right here was thinking about going to jail more than his pregnant girlfriend and his unborn child. This is what bad boys do. This is what, street niggas do. You want a drug dealer. You want a gangbanger. You want a street guy. This is the type of stuff that they do. They gonna leave you out there to hang. They gonna leave you out there stranded. Now I know a lot of girls that have had street guys before and probably say, well, not mine. He wouldn't do that to me. Well, how do you know that? You have never been put in the situation yet. A lot of the times these street guys want girls to take cases for them. A lot of the times these street guys will put a girl in a situation where she can go to jail and he can remain free. You see what I'm saying? Think about this, young ladies. If you got a man right now that's putting your life in harm's way, he don't love you. I mean, as much as you might entertain that he love you because he buying you to find things and stuff like that, but if he got cocaine and federal shipments of drugs coming to your house and stuff like that, if he got you going to go buy guns so that they can go shoot and kill people, or if he got you going to go buy bullets so they can go shoot and kill people, or drive cars while they do robberies, drive cars while they shoot at people and stuff like that, that man don't love you. He using you. Because let me tell you something about men, even young men. When we love somebody, we don't treat them that way. We treat people like that we don't love. We treat people like that because they are allowing us to use them. It's just that simple. You are being used. And you need to wake up and understand that you are being used. I don't care how much he give you or how much he might say he love you and all that old type of stuff. Don't you believe that, because I'm going to say it again. We don't treat girls or women like that we love. We don't put them in harm's way. We don't want to hurt them. We don't want to see them go to jail. Now, if you just a street woman and you in the streets and y'all doing y'all business thing and stuff, hey, all right, cool, all right. I ain't got no problem with that. Ain't no robbery and fair exchange. You already know what's going on. He know what's going on. But I'm talking about to these people that are so-called being in relationships. If this brother right here, Chaz, had any love for this 21-year-old pregnant woman with his child, he would have did what I said initially. He would have ran up on there and seen that his child's mother is gasping for breath, for air. He would have applied pressure to the wounds. He would have called 911. He wouldn't have been thinking about himself. He'd have been like, I know I'm finna go to jail for shooting at them guys or for this robbery or whatever the case may be, but I gotta save my woman. I gotta save my child. At least I gotta make an attempt to save them. No, he ran off and left them to die in the middle of a street. Let me tell you young women something. I know you don't want no square guy and you want a guy that's tough, that can protect the house and all that old type of stuff. Understand something. When you looking towards street guys and you know, gang bangers and drug dealers and stuff like that, you got to accept everything that comes with that. Because at some point, this street guy that you like so much can get you killed, just like Genesis. And it don't have to be in no robbery. It could be in a shootout. You understand what I'm saying? Here it is, you riding with him in y'all nice fancy car, but them guys y'all robbed a couple of weeks ago, they own y'all, and they finna shoot the car up. Everybody in the car is at risk. If he gang banging, the gang that he gang banging with, do you think they gonna see him and say, hey, let's give him a break? He was his girlfriend, bruh. Yeah, he killed one of our homeboys. He shot one of our homeboys, but he with his girl right now, man. We can't, come on, man. We ain't gonna, that's his girl. Man, listen, they killing you in front of your kids now. So, woman, you don't stand a chance. As a matter of fact, after they get done killing him, you next, because you a witness. So, you young ladies out here, y'all got to be real careful about the men that y'all pick, about the man that y'all choose. Because dating and going out with somebody that's in that gang life, you wasting your time. Especially if they gang banging. Allow me to say that right there. If they gang banging, I'm talking about they shooting, fighting, and people trying to kill them and stuff like that. Look, no, because he got potential to die. He got potential to go to the penitentiary for the rest of his life or for a very, very long time. And here it is, you're going to be stuck with his baby while he in the ground, while he in the penitentiary doing the rest of his life. And if you're not stuck with the baby, you might end up in the ground. You might end up in the penitentiary for a long time, dealing with that type of a man. So I want to encourage you young sisters out there, don't be like this young lady Genesis. Choose your man, but choose your man wisely. This is Hood Educated, not Lane Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.